The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Opening drive, headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Next. Trick the Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Twinshaw Judkins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Ready? Let's go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a throws of rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Go! Ready?
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get it.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
In the draw here with Judkins. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He finds Njoku, complete. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready?
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. David Njoku, the touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
1st down, here's Baker. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Watch out.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Headed out right. Finds a man right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Once more, it's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Sanders back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Go! Ready?
Judkins out the middle. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down.
Ready?
We go with a design keeper. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
7-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Sanders now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Mayfield from his end zone. It's a Bucs on the slant. He finds space, middle of the field. Emeka Egbuka. Will they stop him? And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
65-6. Police.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lee Junkins on the drop down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Let's go.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 3rd and very long. They'll air it out on 3rd. On the quick slant, it's Liggett. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Regular.
Baker out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Tampa Bay.
Straight ahead. It's Irving. He's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, alert 33. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Run. Alert. What?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 12. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers bump the lead up to 13 points. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This is Legette working the left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's going to work it to the 20. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
The throw now is Sanders. Hits him on the out route. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. That's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Viking 18.
Sanders back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
On the set.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Go.
To the air, Sanders. Outright, again, makes the ground. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a late score and tie it before the half. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Throwing again is Baker. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. and 10 now from the 46.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Another game to Judkins. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Cowboy 8.
On first down, here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 182 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Sanders going to look to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Gay's kick is good. That'll push their lead to 4.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Now Sanders. Has him running the comeback. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Bronco 80.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Going again here, Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Big strike downfield to Judy. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. More than 24 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Tag. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's going to throw it again. Caught out wide. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out at halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down, give to Irving. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
180!
The give for the first time to Rashad White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker out of the pistol. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
180! Up, up! Stop!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now to Junkins. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. So a pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
33-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. On the left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ball forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Running this is Junkins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
60 Eagle. Cougar 19. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Go.
Now pitch it out to Junkins. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. Set. Crackle 80. Ready.
Now toss it to Etienne. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the change reset.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's Junkins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter.
Okay, ready?
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80! Ready,
This time it's a passing play. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gay with the point after. And the Browns push their lead to 18. Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. A gain of 12.
Baker now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
This is Irving on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
180!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That right there, Pat will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Once again, Irving. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Mayfield now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Trying to run with Irving. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it an 11-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. His top target, Njoku, has another one. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hold the ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
From the gun, Judkins. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Sanders going to throw on 4. Cut out left. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get up! Liking 18! Get up!
Run right side, Judkins. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion will.
Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Ready up!
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready! Nice! Go!
Sanders going to look to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
Victory
ready.
formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
45. Right. Ready?
They're drawn up for him.
Set, hut.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hut, hut.
They're drawn up for him. So to a chorus of Bucs from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.